Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm Leanne Winston, Psychic Medium, and we have the beautiful Yvonne Switzer again with us this week. How are you, hun?
I'm good, thanks, Leanne. How are you?
That's good. Yeah, really well. We were just having a bit of a laugh that both of us are ready for bed. So I think it's this daylight savings that's really throwing us a bit lately.
Yeah, the body clock's not adjusted yet.
Yeah, no. My husband is hilarious at the moment. He's just moaning and groaning and he's so tired. And I'm like, it happens every time at the beginning of some daylight savings and at the end. But I am a little bit sad, Yvonne. It's getting cold. I've had to bring my Nana rug in and put it over my knees, not my feet.
Have you got a jumper on?
No,
Have you got
just
a
a long
jumper?
sleeve thicker top. No, it's just one of my work tops. So I
Okay.
probably just about need a jumper, I reckon. But I couldn't bring myself to going finding the Ugg boots tonight. So I just thought, right, wrap the rug around my knees and around my feet. And I'm right. I can't work out the air conditioner. How to put it on heat. That's
not that cold, not yet.
It is getting cold up here.
Oh. What's
Being in
cold
the
here?
hills.
Sorry.
You're right. I was just going to say, here in the hills, we're usually about 3 or 4 degrees cooler than you guys at night time down in the city, sort of thing. So, yeah. Wouldn't be surprised there's a bit of dew on the windows in the morning. So,
we've got a lot to look forward to in winter, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Hey, Lynn, how are you, honey? I hope you're well. And we've just got Phoebe here. We'll get to questions in a minute, so please feel free to ask your questions. And we've got Jasmine as well there. But certainly, as I said, we will get to your questions shortly. But when we do, I'd like you to please keep in mind that we'd like you to keep your messages or your questions direct to the point, not a general question, because we'd like to get through to as many of you as we possibly can. But I just wanted to talk about the direction that we're heading at the moment. Not so much this last week, but prior to that, we've had that 4 weeks of the Mercury retrograde, which was super in heightened energy, and it tested a lot of us and pushed us to our limits quite a bit as well. And so you would have found communication was an issue, technology could have been an issue, but things were just really in heightened, and I know I really struggled with it. Probably 2 weeks in, I think I'd had enough of it, and I was ready for it to be over. And I know a lot of people have really found it hard. So I want to say, take this time now to reflect on that last month and look at the lessons that you've learnt with it. You may have learnt to be a little bit more patient. You may have come out looking at things a little bit differently, being a little bit more stronger. But I feel that it's important now to start standing in our own power and staying true to us by being who we're meant to be, not by being influenced by others or copying others. It's about standing in our own right and knowing who we are and being honourable to ourselves. How do you find that, Yvonne? You find with some of your clients that people seem to need to fit into other people's expectations?
Yeah, they feel that if they're themselves, that they won't be accepted. When they really need to be truly who they are and not try to be something they're not. It's not being true to themselves. So we've all got that right to be who we are. So if people don't like the way we are, then that's just, they can just move on. It's just the way it is. You just need to be true to who you are so you can grow into that individual that you are heading to be, with that spiritual growth to reach those goals that your heart, your intentions and stuff that you're wanting to get to. So if we're being a false self, then we'll never, there'll be more lessons that keep coming, and those lessons are hard, they're hard lessons. So the truer you are to yourself, the better life will flow.
Yeah, definitely. And I guess it's got me thinking about it a little bit more after teaching the workshop on the weekend, the beginners 2-day workshop. Just sitting there and watching every one of those people develop in their own way, in their own time, and just to sit in that energy and see the changes even in their aura from the time they walked in the door on the Saturday morning to the time they left on Sunday night. It's a real honor to be a part of that and to watch those people grow. And I guess it just sort of warms my heart watching those people find themselves on their spiritual path and the excitement and certainly the uncertainty of where it's taking them. But it's that, I want to be in this energy sort of thing. What's the word I'm looking for? Their excitement to be doing this sort of thing. So I love it and watching people grow, especially when they're standing in their true self, their own energy, because I'm a big believer if we can't be ourselves and we try to be somebody else wants us to be, or we try to copy others, we can't hold that energy for too long. It breaks us. So people start to have the meltdowns and things go off the track. And we see that a lot too, don't we?
Oh, we do. We do. It can be very exhausting as well. Very draining. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing, it's not just draining for us, it's draining for the person themselves as well. But I think a lot of us at the moment, especially with the Mercury retrograde now behind us and everything else that's been going on, we really need to start nurturing ourselves and looking at what it is that we need to do for us. So we'd love to hear from you guys what it is that you do for you, what it is that you're trying to work towards. And do you feel that you're being true to yourself, or are you influenced by others, whether it's intentionally or not, with that side of it? So we'd love to hear about that. So we've got a few people coming in and saying hi. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Phoebe. She's just taking Taylor in the comment. We've got Beth joining in and May. Hi, honey. Hope you're well. Melina is there as well. So, Hayley, if you've only just joined in, hun, please ask more of a direct question rather than just for guidance, because I'm going to skip over the guidance ones and just go straight more to the, not the guidance, like the general questions, and go more to the direct questions tonight as well. So if yours doesn't come up and you've asked more of a general question, that could be why it has been missed. Hey, Prue. Hey, Kathy. Hope you're well, honey. I think I did Hayley. Taylor's here as well. Hi, hun. Hope you're doing well. We will certainly get into some questions very shortly. Glenn, how you going, honey? Guys and ladies, I should say, please feel free to hashtag and let us know where you're from. Also, if you would like to hit the share button and invite your friends and family, or tag somebody that you think would be interested in this as well to join in as well. Okay. Hi, Roz. She's just saying, oh, the button doesn't want to wait. Saying hello to both of us. So I hope you're well, honey. Did I get Joanne? I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Hey, honey. I did. Beautiful. Yeah. I'm just trying to grab all the highs for now. Kel saying hi. Hi, and Tony is saying hello as well. If Tony, more of a direct question, honey, please. I know some of you are only just coming in. Rosa saying hi to Adair. Beautiful. All right. Well, I'm just going to roll the cursor and see where the questions land. You're all up for questions? Let's go right back to the beginning. That's where it stopped. Yeah. All right. Oh, my mouse keeps moving. I've got to get my mouse pad in the right direction. So Jasmine says, good evening. How are you both? Can you please give me some guidance tonight? Thank you. Honey, sorry, I should have read your question before I brought it up. But if you could please ask for more of a direct question, we will certainly be happy to answer that. So next on the line was Phoebe. She says, hi, can you tell me if Dad is ever with me, and is he angry at me for not talking to my evil mother? Okay, honey. I do feel Dad is around you, and I get no, Dad is not angry for you. At you for not talking to your mother. You need to do what is right for you, okay? And he knows that. He also makes reference to you've got to stand in your own strength, your own beliefs, because I feel that your mother pulls on your energy as well. Now, I do feel like I've got two sides to mum sort of thing. So whether it's like a split personality, or she will be kind to your face or kind to people's face and then very different behind her. Just get the mirroring effect with the faces side of her as well with that, okay? You have had to give yourself the distance for a reason, and it's going to allow you to grow in the way that you need to. So I want to say that energy that you've chosen to walk away from was holding you back, and you knew that you couldn't keep going. So I want to say you were taking on that energy, and it was starting to have that physical effect on your body. So I do feel that it's important for you to stand in your power. There is a lot of love and pride that comes through. Now, I get that you get messages, memories, sorry, honey, out of nowhere at times. So times that you're not trying to think about Dad, and then all of a sudden a memory will pop in. That's his soul with you at that very time. I do have his hand on his heart, which is my sign for love and pride. My heart does feel heavy with him. So whether I'm looking around chest, lung area, heart area, around his passing, I just get the heaviness to my chest with that. Okay, he's got beautiful energy, honey, and I get you've got his smile. Okay, excellent. So I'll leave you with his love. Next, we have Melena saying, "Hi, ladies. Do you see me having my own business in the future, and will it be successful?" I'll let you take this one if you like, hun.
I got yes. I got 3 or 4 jumping out around that, which can be this in between for me, the end of a month or the beginning of a month. So the end of the 3rd month and beginning of the 4th month. So I'm leaning towards there. That's where we are right now, isn't it? Sort of going towards the end of the 4th month, all right? So I've got 3 and 4, whatever way that turns out for you. But there's a decision that needs to be made, and nothing will move without the action. I feel that you'll be successful, but it's a slow pace, not a fast pace. It's like set the wheels in motion. Nothing moves without that action. So that's what I'm being told. The month of July is jumping out as well, so I feel that you'll be actually in your business around the month of July, but the decision needs to be made, especially now, okay, for the wheels to go in motion sort of thing for you to move forward. There's just a little bit of questioning that keeps going on in your mind that's holding you back. Okay, so the choice is yours.
Yeah, all right, so beautiful. So all the very best with that. Just have that clear picture, honey, of what you want as well, and work towards it. Everything takes time in business.
Yeah.
All right, Rach, can you please tell me about my love life? Also, when will I meet my soulmate? Okay. Now, soulmates don't always come in romantic forms either. So that could be it could be a parent, it could be a friendship, it could be a cousin, it could be anybody, honey. So I wouldn't hold on to hope in finding in this lifetime as a romantic connection. And that's one thing that people quite often get confused with that side of it. Do you have anything you'd like to add to that, hun?
Well, I see someone coming in the month of October. Okay, so it's try not to force it, just trust it and let that door open up. So it's going to happen when you least expect it. Okay, so month of October, someone new.
Okay, beautiful. I didn't
with the soulmate, they also can be very challenging too. Okay, so yeah, and people feel soulmates is a really good thing, but it actually can be quite a testing relationship.
Oh, yeah,
challenging.
Exactly. That's it, and that's the thing. So a soulmate is usually somebody that comes into our life every lifetime, sort of thing. So we seem to, have different relationships with them in different lives. So, and as I said, that's one thing that people quite often get hung up on is they think that the soulmate needs to be in that physical relationship, but it doesn't work like that always. So sorry, honey. So Taylor says, I'm looking for some guidance around my work situation. Okay, I get there's frustration there.
Questioning whether this is where she wants to be. I keep seeing June around this, so there's movement around the month of June. Okay, so when you reach a decision to stay or go, but this movement was happening. I'm leaning to you moving on, but it's also doing the research and looking for the new opportunities that present themselves to you. So June is where I feel that this opportunity is coming.
Beautiful. Excellent. Yeah, I felt that moving on as well. Yeah. So Tiffany says, hi, this is my first time watching and I would love a general reading or relationship reading. Honey, welcome. I'm pleased you could join us. Now, I get there's lots going on around you, honey, and I do feel a little bit restless with your energy as well. I do feel that in the past you've held yourself back, but I get this year is your year to step forward and to start to shine. So I'm going to say, look at those things that you're drawn to. Be ready to take that leap of faith when the time presents itself, because I get growth will come with that as well. So when I say don't limit yourself, allow yourself to move forward, all right, and growth will come with that. And so, did you have anything else you'd like to add?
I just keep seeing the colour red, and I feel that's creative. So, but I keep leaning towards music. So music's very good for your thoughts, Tiffany. So they will help you get out of overthinking things as well. Okay, so that's the music.
Beautiful. And it's funny because we're having a few relationship questions and stuff today. And it's funny because when I scheduled the show, me just being me, I was playing with settings and I found the border for the show. So I put it up, and it is meant to be hearts around the edge of it. So I just felt like there was a need to share the love today. So I hope it probably doesn't work with my purple colours, but still. That's okay. Hey, Daryl and Cherie. Hi, ladies. Hope you're all well. Good. All good. Catch up soon. I look forward to it, hun. So, thank you for watching. We will get you on here with us one day. Tony, she's just asking for guidance. Jessica, do you see me and my partner breaking up for good? If so, do you see anyone else coming into my life?
I don't feel that they're going to be breaking up for good. It feels like it's one of these back and forth things. We're going to part, we're not going to part, we're working out. And it's like opposites attract, Jessica. If you can work it out, I feel that this would be the ideal couple. Okay, so I'm not seeing anyone coming right now, because it's almost like it's just something that you and your partner keep doing with one another, rather than just accepting each other the way you are.
Yeah, and it's funny because I feel like you both mirror things in each other that you don't like in yourself, type of thing, that starts that little bit of irritation that gives you that push-pull sort of relationship. I get that energy will soon move, honey. So it's about communication, being more open. I want to say go with the flow a little bit more with that as well. Okay. Mia says, shared. Thank you, honey. What job can you see my husband in, and will he be happy, and will he be long lasting? Thank you.
My heart sank with that. Did you go down with that? I felt a bit heavy in myself.
Yeah. I felt like he was holding himself back, but it's fear. Sort of thing. So to me, I just get the feeling it's that unknown that your husband sort of struggles with, but I also feel that he doubts his own confidence as well. So, sorry?
Sorry, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, because I just get he's lacking that confidence, that self-confidence at the moment. So I just feel that has taken a little bit of a hit, but he also looks at it and I can hear his voice saying, but who would want me? at my the way I am, my age and stuff like that. I just get that he needs to start believing in himself. He's got more experience than he gives himself credit for. It's that feeling of knowing what it is he wants and put that energy, that picture out to the universe and start to manifest it. I get he's good at with his hands. I want to say look at factory or something like that sort of work where he is constantly using his hands is what I'm being shown. Okay, so I wish you all the very best with that as well. Deb says, hi, lovely ladies. Do you see us relocating to Queensland or Tassie? Thank you. Oh, I'm actually more drawn to Queensland. I'm in two minds, but Queensland feels stronger, sort of thing. So to me, Hannah, it's I wish Spirit would leave my face alone tonight. It's the feeling that I want to say you're still sitting in that energy where you're going back and forth constantly. And I do feel that it's more to do with timing around that side of it. So when the timing is right, you will come up with that answer, but I'm drawn more to Queensland. So to me, there's more positives in Queensland for you and your family than there is in Tassie. Okay. Vanessa, this looks interesting. Hi, ladies. How are you? I keep seeing 222, 333, 1010, 1111, 22, so the doubles and stuff like that. I have been for a while. Can you tell me what this may mean? Thank you. Quite often, 1111 is spirits with you at that time. And there's different meanings to different numbers. I'm not big on all of them. I'm pretty sure the 444 is the angel number and creativity and stuff like that. Doreen Virtue has an incredible app on that you can get on phones to, I think it's just the fairy numbers, angel numbers, sorry, not fairy numbers, the angel numbers. So Adoring Virtue, angel numbers, and you put in that number that you're seeing, and it will give you the angel meaning of that number as well. I think it's about 6-7 Australian dollars to purchase as well. Do you know much about the numbers, hun?
Well, I'm just keep looking at the threes and going on what I'm feeling. I feel there's a lot of movement around Vanessa. And like you said, the 111's the spirit energy around her. I do feel that there's another door opening up. I feel she's been guided to other areas in life. So I feel these are signs for her to keep her eyes open and watch for new things to come. She's definitely got a lot of guidance from the universe around her. And, look at it, so it's just all, I feel like positive changes coming away from this.
Beautiful. And there's a lot of patterns there too. So look at the patterns in your life as well, honey. All right. Beth would like to know if we have anything on her love life, please.
First thing I got was, it's like you don't feel that you're good enough to have love. You're wanting it, but you feel that nobody wants you. Maybe change your thought pattern there and start loving and accepting yourself and try not to control this and go and looking for it. I believe that love is coming your way, okay? Now, I'm seeing the month of July around that. So when you start to work on yourself and apply that self-love, self-acceptance, positive affirmations, don't go looking for it, expect the unexpected, but July, definitely new love coming, okay? Keep your expectations, don't have them so high, okay? Look on the inside of the person, not on the outside of the person, and I feel that you find a lot of happiness with this new person coming.
Yeah, and I think now is a great time to be doing the work on ourselves, and I think it's something that we all constantly need to do regularly with that. You know, we all need to have that in our lives to bring that balance as well. Okay. Haley is just saying, hi, Leanne and Yvonne. I'm dealing with a situation that I would love your help with, please. I think I just get there's a lot going on. There's a lot of pressure there. My feeling is, honey, that that pressure is going to stay there for a little bit longer first before it sort of settles down. I do feel like I've got a male energy involved in this as well. So I kind of get your energy's being pulled around a little bit as well, but I get the frustration. I'm more frustrated than anything with the energy of that. Okay. Do you have anything, Yvonne?
Well, I get what I'm hearing and feeling. Like I feel quite, heavy in my stomach here. It's like I'm suppressing everything about who I am. Like even with the question, I'm feeling that you're frightened to actually speak, use your voice, say what it is that you're needing, and that feels to me to be fear-based. Like frightened that. I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable where I am. That's the feeling I've got. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I've got a lot going on, and I've got, it's like I don't know where to turn. Yeah. Okay, so I just feel if you open up your communication with certain people, you will get guidance and help that you need, honey.
It's a feeling like it's sort of weighing down on the shoulders as well, because my neck has gone really tight. All of a sudden, like I'm giving away to the world on it. So wishing all the very best, honey. See that bigger picture of what you're working towards, how you need it to play out. All right. Nita says, loads of love, ladies. Oh, thank you. Guys, feel free to hit the hearts button as well and share the love on your screen. I can see it when it comes up in the back, but we don't actually see it on the screen. She says, may I have some guidance on my work front? I think I'm going to leave this one for you. Yeah,
I'm not feeling happy where I am. That's the first feeling I've got, okay? What I'm hearing is, like, don't take on other people's stuff. I feel like you're taking on a lot of people's opinions or even their body movements, behaviours around you. I feel uncomfortable where I am. You don't need to stand for this. If you're uncomfortable, you've got free will to move on if you want to open those doors, but you need to keep your eyes open and take those steps through. Do the research and set yourself up in that way and move on. I just feel like you keep asking this question over and over again, and you're not really happy where you are.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Okay. I've got October jumping out around this lady as well, but I don't feel it's to do with work. I just feel this, I don't know if I'm moving location or new home, but I've got, I feel like I'm in a new area in October. Okay, I'm not leaning for this for work though, it just popped out, so I feel I had to give it to you. Okay, so I just feel you'll be in a good place in October, mentally, emotionally. Yeah.
Beautiful. I think a lot of us are going to be in a good place after probably mid-year into the late year. We're going to start finding out who we really are and standing in that light, that power that we really need to be in. Sort of thing, because we're ready for the shift. Hey, Melissa. So Melissa's from New Zealand. She would like to know if he will come around and see it for what it is, and if so, when. That's a very hard question, honey, because I don't think he is going to see it for what it is. I'm reading between the lines on that.
I get stubbornness. Stubbornness, yeah. It's never wrong. That's
very stubborn. Yeah, but I get a hot-headed sort of feeling to it as well a little bit too. So whether he gets very much in his own head, very more so opinionated with that side of it. I just think I can't see it happening anytime soon, honey. Sorry. I know it's not what you want to hear, but I'm just going to give it as we get it. So Taylor says, will I leave my job on my own terms and be happy with my choice when the time comes? I do feel yes with that, hun. Okay. My feeling is it'll probably be sooner than later, though. All right. Okay, Bronwyn, are things going to get better for me? I got a yes for that. What about yourself, Yvonne? So you probably didn't get a chance to see
it very quick. It was there, it was gone.
It was.
She's used to working alone. Hey, I'm here.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I tell you.
Boy. Yeah, we'll go with the yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
Make me dizzy there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just struggling with my eyes. I can feel my fibromyalgia starting to flare up, and the first thing that goes is my eyes go very blurry. So if you're seeing me play with my eyes constantly, please excuse me. I don't know why I bother. 'Cause I know I can't focus on them when they get like that. I've just got to let it go. But it's just human nature to play with issues like that. Oh my goodness. Can I please have some guidance, please? Been feeling this weird energy around me and feeling I'm seeing shadows near me and around me. Okay, now that is spirit, honey. So my feeling is speak to him, or my reference would be to speak to him. See, I can't even talk English now. So, Carrie, I don't know if you have trouble processing, knowing what you're thinking, but having trouble getting to
it
say
out.
it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Even
I do all the time. He's going a mile away and it won't come out here.
Yeah, that's it. It's like your head knows what it wants to say, but your mouth is having trouble communicating it. So, honey, reading your question and answering your question, I just feel that I'm taking on your energy in that way. Now, I do feel that you've got the intuition, you're picking up and you're seeing spirit. Don't forget, in the Mercury retrograde, this was all very heightened, but you may still have a little bit of that energy sitting around you as well. Acknowledge them. Speak to them in your mind, or you can speak out loud. It's up to you, but trust what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, you know, because that is generally in a basic summary of how spirit will communicate with us. Honey, if you want to learn more about it, I have just released my online beginners course as well that is starting 2nd of May. So you can have a look on my events page at that information if you're interested. Let me know. I'd be happy to help you understand this stuff. And sometimes people have a lot of fear around seeing and feeling these things because they don't understand it. My feeling is, honey, it's not harmful energy at all. It just needs to be acknowledged. All right. Beautiful. I like that word, honourable. Oh, thank you, Roz. I think I said that a while ago, didn't I? I can't even believe I got a big word like that out today. It's been a long day. Good. And Shelley saying, good morning, ladies. Do you know which mother figure is around me? I get yours, honey, with that, and I get a very loving energy, a beautiful smile. I feel like I'm going to squeeze her cheeks, so whether she had little rosy red cheeks, I just get the reference to I want to pinch her cheeks in that way. All right. So acknowledge her, honey. Talk to her. Carly says, can you see my home business being able to retire my husband from his physical job? If so, any ideas how long it could take? Would you like to take that one, hun? I need to become an ambassador for Pepsi, I reckon. I always got my can of Pepsi with me.
Not yet. I'm getting not yet. It's going to take a bit of time, Carly. Yeah, and I'm getting told, like, don't put so much pressure on yourself with high expectations. Otherwise, I just feel that doors and opportunities will close down. So it's like trust the universe to help you along the way. When I get stuck like this, I like to ask the universe to actually help me, and I like to put now in the end. So ask for their help, Carly, but I don't feel any time soon.
I don't feel it's this year.
No. I don't.
I'm just turning my light.
I feel like Carly puts a lot of pressure on herself and wants everything to happen now. But you've got to work towards it, Carly. Okay, so try not to be so hard on yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Set your intentions, honey. Know what you're working towards and just put it out to the universe and allow the universe to help you start manufacturing.
Manifesting. I'll get the words that you can't say and then you can help me.
It sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
Oh, I need a word dictionary in front of me. I know what I'm trying to say.
The mouth's not working.
It isn't. And I've had chocolate too today and it still hasn't helped. Maybe it's because I didn't get a nana. I think I need one. Today was supposed to be my day off and it didn't happen.
No.
Joanne, can you see me getting work soon? Have I applied for the job? Thank you.
Have I applied for the job? You should know if you applied for the job.
The right job that she's going to get is the way I read that.
Oh, right. Okay. Read between the lines. Okay.
I'm good at that when I'm tired.
The mind twisters.
No, I'm doing well.
I get yes. I get a yes. Do you get yes? I'm seeing the 3 around that. So whether that's the 3rd of the month, 3 weeks, well, 3 days, 3 weeks. I'm not leaning to 3 months. Am I hurting your ears? What did I do? Did I hurt your ears then?
No. This is me when I get my fibro flares up. Everything gets painful on me. So even just to have the headphones on my ears and that gets really uncomfortable. So even my clothes annoy me, sort of thing.
Well, no stripping off for you. Don't strip off.
I promise I won't. You don't want to see
sorry, Joanne. That's a yes, definitely. But yeah, 3 days. The 3rd of the month, 3 days, 3 weeks. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay. So my thought, when I can focus, is my thought to that, hun, is that I agree with Yvonne, but it's not the one that you probably would have preferred the most, is the feeling I get. So, but I do feel that you have applied for the job already. Okay. All right, Tina. Hi, ladies. I'm having nightmares nearly every night, not watching horrors, don't know what's going on. Love and light. Thank you, honey. Love and light to you too. Okay. My question to you, honey, would be, what is the nightmare? What is it about? Is it the same nightmare over and over again? Are you seeing it from your eyes looking through, pardon me, somebody else's body, or are you seeing it as you? So if you can give us a little bit of feedback on that, that might help, because there's so many different things, that meanings to dreams and stuff. So there's so many different ways that dream could actually be going as well. Do you get any feelings with that?
Well, I was just thinking, because there is messages in your dreams, Tina. If you can actually put up part of your dream, I can try and help interpret it to the best I can. But most dreams are about looking at yourself first, and see what they're trying to say to you. Okay, it might be something that you're worried about doing in real life, and it's coming through in the nightmare.
Yeah. Okay. So if you could share a little bit, honey, with us about that, I will keep my eyes out for your thing, hun. Okay. Shayla says, hi ladies, my uncle recently passed and I was wondering if he has any messages for me. My heart goes out to you, honey, and I'm sorry to hear about that. Okay. I get a little bit of frustration that comes through with his energy, but I do feel that okay, what's he doing? His energy is a little bit weak, which is quite often a common thing for energies that have passed over, especially if they were tired, illness and stuff like that. They go through the healing process. My feeling is he's going through the healing process. He does feel free of the body, so to speak. So I feel like his body was limiting him a little bit as well. So I do get there's a lot of unsettled energy still since his passing, but I do feel there's a lot of love and pride that comes through at the same time. For some reason, I want to look up at the moon, so I don't know what the moon means to you and him, or you find yourself looking up at the night sky, doing the reflection about him or his life. All right. So I'll leave you with that. And like I said, my heart goes out to you. Hey, Natasha, good evening. My girls and I are feeling lost at the moment. Cheryl's funeral tomorrow. Would love to hear from her. Thank you. Oh, and this abundance of love that comes through there is the reference I get. Now, I do feel that there were words left unsaid before her passing. Now, this has taken a while because didn't Cheryl die about a month ago? I don't know. I need to acknowledge the last month with that side of it. So I'm not sure what the meaning of the last month is. I'm just getting the reference to looking at the last month. For some reason, I feel like I'm going to look up at the sky at the funeral while you're at the funeral. So whether you get a chance outside to look up, whether there's something in the clouds that gets your attention or something will have a meaning to you, I just get the reference to look up. So whether it's look to heaven, I just get the reference very much at peace and lots, like I said, abundance of love that comes through there as well. Okay, we'll see which one has just burst through the doorway. Husband or daughter? Which one? I've got to
say daughter.
Daughter. I've got to teach them how to open the door before they push it. It is a very heavy door, I do admit that.
That lady that
Natasha?
Shayla? No, not Natasha, the one before, Shayla. I keep seeing,
yes.
I don't know if it's, I keep seeing bagpipes. I don't know whether that's got any meaning to it from her, or it could even be a reference to do with Did He Love Music.
Okay. Shayla, you'd have to let us know, honey. Could have been something they did even.
Yeah, it could be, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to know. It's husband, I think. Okay. All right, guys, if you can make sure you're asking direct questions, that would be really good. Okay, we've got Robin says, hi, ladies. Please, will we get decent rainfall this year? Will our farm struggle like it has the last few years? Can you see improvements? Thank you. Would you like to take that one?
I just feel like it just seems to be the same thing that goes on and on every year. Robin, good rainfall, they're not good rainfall, so I feel that there might be some probably too much rain and then suddenly nothing for a while. So, but I do feel that the land will benefit from it a lot more than last year.
Yeah. Okay. My feeling is when it rains, we're going to get heavy rain.
Yeah, it's just a flooding. Yeah, flooding.
Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't do damage. But Kel says, I put it out to the universe, like you said, Leanne. We seem to be getting closer and closer. Do you see it lasting? I get yes, honey, with that. Keep up the good work. Okay, we've got Robin and Roz saying hello to each other. We've got Phoebe from Goulburn. Veronica is just tagging Tammy. Thank you, ladies. Jane is saying, Yetta, hey, ladies. Hi, hun. How are you? Lainey is saying good evening to us as well. As I said before, Melissa's from New Zealand. Okay, I'm not sure what that question was. We've got Carrie Ann from Gippsland. Veronica is saying hello. Okay, Jane says, any insight on my daughter or where my relationships are heading?
Insight on my daughter. There's been a fallout. Not been talking for a long time, or yeah. Dan, I feel like you're wanting it, but I feel the daughter's very headstrong. Okay, so not a lot of movement around that side at the moment, but I keep seeing the number 4, and I'm able to about like another 4 years. Not in the now. Okay, I just feel she's really headstrong. I just feel she's got a few lessons in life that she needs to learn first before this will actually happen. And then I feel that she'll reach out to me. Okay, so let it go and trust. So I'm saying 4 years, but when I see 4, it could be any 4. But I'm leaning further down the track. Okay, so I should really stick to what I got first, shouldn't I? At 4 years. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, but if it comes sooner, I wish it does. Might hope it does for you. And just see how it goes. But stand back. Just like take a step back. Don't try so hard. Okay. So live your life and just let it all come to you.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So best with that, Jane. I had to laugh. I muted myself because my husband's just got home from work, so he's getting his tea that I cooked for him and heating it up. I muted the button. He goes quiet. The moment I turn it back on, he slams the microwave door.
That's about it too.
I'm a bit tired. Yeah, or you turn the water on while your husband's in the shower.
I did. He asked me not to, and I went and did it. I know. Well, it's in my own world.
You were too busy talking.
I was with you.
I know. I heard you go, oh my God, I'm going to get in trouble.
I know.
You did. Yeah, you made a comment and laughed. So that was hilarious. Oh, I remember those days.
Oh,
Hey, Shirley, I'm having a hard time with this self-care and to relax. Not sure what I should be doing. The things I want to do, volunteer, are limited to do with my disability. Confused, need guidance. All right, honey, I want to say grounding is a very big thing for you. So I do feel that it's important for you to have to ground yourself. Do the breathing, do the focusing with that. Now, remember, everything takes practice. So I don't want to say don't give up. Just keep trying to put one foot, so to speak, in front of the other and start just gently moving forward. You will get there. Things will get easier. Work on the mindset as well, the positive mindset. Okay. Do you have anything you want to add to that one?
Yeah, I keep saying the word relaxed, and I feel that Shirley, I feel she's strong-minded. Okay, so a good thing for people if they try too hard to relax, it makes things worse. So sometimes reading it, pick up a book, read a book, get out the mind, read something that you really enjoy, and before you know it, you're in the book, you're involved, you're enjoying what you're reading, and you're getting your relaxation. So maybe try a different technique, Shirley, if that one's not working.
Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. All right, Shirley, you got beautiful energy too. I want to add that, honey. Yeah. Kathy says, hi, ladies. The other day was hanging out the kids' soccer jerseys and the numbers were 335. What does this mean? And will my estranged husband and I reconnect? Any guidance?
Yeah, whenever that's a spiritual number, that's a beautiful number.
Yeah.
That's almost like, new beginnings.
So the way, I'll just explain the way Yvonne did that. 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 5 is 11. So she's looking at the numerology side, which the 1 is very much a spiritual number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very, very good non-movement. So, just trust it. Trust what's coming.
Yeah. Okay. Anything around the husband? Do you feel they're going to reconnect? I
didn't read that part, sorry. Okay, yes.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be in the way that you were before. Yeah. I do feel that the relationship will be different, though. Set your boundaries, honey. Know where your boundaries sit. Okay. All right. So wishing you all the very best with that. Ricky, honey, you need to ask a direct question, not can I please? Okay. My psychic abilities are a little bit too tired tonight to fill in the blanks. Sorry, honey. This is a big message, so I'll bring it up and I'll put it down. She said, Sue says, ladies, I can relate to what you're saying about trying to live up to others' expectations and feeling uncertain and inadequate in line with this. Yeah, thank you. There is someone I want to build a deeper connection with, possibly romantic, but feel too scared. If I do, I will lose that person out of my life. I admit my feelings. What's your advice? I doubt I'm good enough for a relationship based on the past relationship. Okay.
The past relationship isn't always about you. It's about the actual person also. That it's almost like two people come together, we become teachers, and there's lessons that need to take place. Okay, so it's like, well, I call it's like growth, where you outgrow one another and move on to something new. Okay, so I like to forgive yourself, forgive the other person, to set you free from feeling this way about yourself, and allowing your heart to open up to new love and know that you do deserve love, and love surrounds you at this present moment by starting with yourself first. Love will come, and you are good enough. So it's change that thought pattern, okay? Change that energy, because what energy you put out there is what you're going to get back, okay? So if you feel you're not good enough and nobody's going to love you, well, love's not going to come, okay? Because that's what you believe, that's what you're bringing into your own energy. So please change your mind into positive affirmations and start putting that out there and attracting what it is that you want to bring into your life.
And I want to say, honey, I want to add to that, the past relationship is exactly in the past. So those issues don't need to be brought forward into this next relationship. Look at the lessons that you learned in that relationship. I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason. It's about how we deal with it and we move forward as a stronger being, so to speak. So reflect, let go of it. Okay, because it doesn't serve a purpose now. They really are. Phoebe's saying so true about her. Okay, so she's talking about something I think we connected with earlier. How do you say that lady's name? Tasha. Okay, sorry, honey. I couldn't get my tongue around the right way. Honey, before I even read your question, who would talk the different language around you, a male in spirit? I do feel like they're twisting my tongue to the right when I tried to say your name, so I feel like I've got an older person that comes through. I actually feel like I'm more of the grandfather figure that didn't talk very good English. He would get his languages mixed up with his tongue. Okay, so she says, good evening, ladies from Beaconsfield, Tasmania. I had a client this week from Tasmania. Last week, sorry. It's Tuesday, isn't it? My weekend and my weeks are blended into each other lately. I'm waiting for my weekend. Do you think we will sell or move anytime soon? Yes, and I see a number 7 around that. And what do you get, hun?
No, I agree with you. Yeah, 7. Definitely.
Yeah, beautiful. So for me, whether it's the 7th of the month or July, Yvonne sort of gets her numbers as 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months.
Yeah, I break it down. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Because there's no time in the spirit world.
There isn't, no, and they will give us our signs differently. So one sign for me, Yvonne could be like the number could be picking it up the same, but they can have a different interpretation to it, sort of thing. So, and hey, whether it's 7 weeks, God, July is probably not much more than that, is it?
It's not as far away when you think about it, no.
It's scary. I can't believe we're coming up to Easter. School holidays next week. Sleep in, yes.
How bad it isn't.
No, well, your kids, you don't have to worry about that side of it. I'm just looking forward to not having to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to do the bus run. This getting up and down, making sure she's out of bed and then going to the bus and then coming home and some days getting back into bed. So for a bit more. Katie just says, hi ladies, just wondering if you can tell me if things are going to get better soon with my relationship and job, getting a job.
Relationship.
It's a hard one.
Pardon?
I get the relationship's a hard one.
It is. I feel very annoyed, very angry. It's almost like they push each other's buttons to the max. One more so than the other. Okay,
Yeah.
so, it's not a good feeling that I've got around the relationship. I don't like to say that, but you just need to either sit down and communicate like two adults sensibly and start speaking from your hearts rather than from your heads, because it's like neither one of you, it's like hitting a brick wall like this, it's like let it go, sit down and have a conversation and talk about it. Okay?
I get communicate and calmly.
Exactly.
All right. So wishing you all the best with that one, honey. Whoops, double click.
We didn't do the job, getting a job.
Yeah. Did you want to quickly touch on that?
Keep seeing 6 around that. Okay, so I'm going to go 6 days, 6 weeks. Okay. It can be the 6th of the month, but I'm going to stick to the 6 days, 6 weeks. Okay, so yeah. I feel you've already applied for a position, so yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Ricky says, whoops, may I please have some guidance for my career? Thank you. Thanks,
I got book straight away with Ricky. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, it just jumped out at me, book.
That's okay. Me too.
Yeah. Right, so if you're writing a book, Ricky, there's a very creative side with you in your career, so adding I feel like you need to bring something more into it, interaction with people. It's like I'm seeing a group of people. So whatever it is that you do, communicate with the people or help people in life. But yeah, I just feel that you'd be expanding rather growing. Okay, so getting told not to give up on that.
Okay, all right. Okay. When I see books, I get it as study. So and see how we can get things differently. Yeah. And we all have different ways of working, and that is fine. So Phoebe's just saying, thank you, beautiful. You are very welcome, honey. It is our pleasure. Now, just quickly looking, I'm looking for just to see if Tony gave us some feedback on, what was it saying? Hi, Effie. Hi, Effie. Lovely that you can join us, honey. Sophie's just saying she shared. God, Jessica, I'll get it out. Yeah, my head knows what it wants to say, but the mouth is still struggling. It's saying, hey, lady. And we got Tiffany with a beautiful heart. Alison's saying hello. Effie's saying hello to us as well. Hi, honey. I'm just still looking for that comment. Whoops. Let's do this one. Effie says, we haven't had Effie on the show before to ask questions. I'll bring her comment up. Effie says, do you have anything about my business and also my husband's business? Beautiful.
There you go.
Sorry, I was zoning out reading something else. I was thinking you were going to.
No, I thought you were.
Effie, I feel like you've got your hands in a lot of different pots, so to speak, honey. So I do feel that you've got a lot going on around you. I do see growth, but I feel like you want to bring change into your business as well. So whether you're looking at adding something or taking it in a slight different direction, I do feel that it is a positive change with that side of it. With your husband's business, honey, I get frustration with that. And for some reason, I feel like I've got big drawings, so I don't know if I've got a masterpiece maybe, as in like a building architecture type of thing. I just feel like I need to be looking at the structure, the drawing, starting at the foundation up sort of thing with that side of it. So I don't know if he's looking at building something or he works with the design. I just get the reference to there's a little bit of frustration around his building. So you have to let me know, his business, sorry. You'll have to let me know if that makes sense. Now I do have, pardon me, a gentleman coming in. He keeps tickling my nose. I feel like I need to say Father for you, honey. He's giving me the indigestion, and I feel there was different issues with health around him as well with that. But I do have his hand on his heart, which is my sign for love and pride. So if your dad's still here, I want to look at the father-in-law then, because the father-in-law will mean the same thing to me with that as well. I just feel like I can't communicate in the way that I wanted to. So to me, it was a feeling there is things that was left unsaid that wasn't able to be spoken, or he couldn't find a way to say those things, but you knew how he felt very strongly about you.
What happened? Uh-oh. I can't see anybody's comments or anything if you can hear me here, so I don't know what's happened to Leanne. We just have to wait a moment and see if she comes back. I'll see if I can ring her. Okay. Yeah, I'm here. Where are you? Oh, what am I meant to talk about? I can't see anyone. Okay, all right. Pardon? Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, bye. Bye. Okay, everybody. Leanne's just had a power cut out. Working it out, it's going to be coming back on in a minute. So I'm just going to say what is coming up in May is the Golden Grove Arts Centre, Spiritual and Wellness, putting on a fair on the 11th of May, and that'll be a really good day, a good night. I might bring mum out before Mother's Day and get her a present. So there'll be psychic readers there. Moon the Mask will be there. Healers, lady playing the violin, that would be lovely. Sit and have a cup of coffee. In the chat, look around, beautiful crystals. There'll be whole lots of things. Mandalas, oracle cards, books, you name it, it will be there. Massages, come down, have a great day, get mum out and spoil her for the day. There's another event coming up, Markets and Markets, also on the 25th and 26th of May as well. That's in the city. That's at 240 Flinders Street. That'll be a psychic fair. That's a 2-day event, and it's free entry. So that'll be another one to look forward to in May. I'm running out of things to say besides being busy, and life is getting better for all of us, and hopefully we're helping everybody that comes on this show and that is enjoying what we are doing. And more people are opening up spiritually, becoming more aware, starting to realise their own self-worth, their own self-esteem, what it is that they're wanting in life, and reaching out for those and setting those goals to be the person that they're choosing to be. People are not wanting to be in the negative mindset. They're actually reaching to become more positive and bring in a lot better things in their life. And I feel that the children of the world today, if parents show them the way, that the children of the world will make this world a better place. If we lead the way, if we show them in the way they need to see life, kindness, don't bully other children because they might look different, or they might be a bit taller than us or shorter than us, or whatever it may be. Be kind to one another, you know. look at life as a gift. Every day is a precious gift, and it's just, we're just all different, we're all unique in our own way, you know. So it's all about loving and accepting each individual that you meet along your way. You know, everybody has a story. Okay, so if we all get out of the head of judgments and opinions of others, we can actually sit down and listen to somebody else's story and really, really listen and understand what they've been through, what they've experienced in life, and why they are where they are right now. Okay, we might think, oh, wow, you know, we think we've got life pretty hard at times, but not so. There's always somebody else that's got a lot harder than what we've got, you know. And it's you look at the world today, the material side of it, how we all want the best of everything and this and that. But you know what? The biggest gift of all is life. Being around other people, enjoy one another, laughter, having fun, get outdoors, you know, watch the kids play soccer, play football, whatever it is.
See you.
Look at life in a light-hearted manner, you know. Helping that old lady walk across the road, you know, it's a blessing to be able to do that, a privilege to be able to help somebody like that. You know, so yeah, take these blinkers off and see life for what it actually is. You know, it's not all bad. It's just some of us have gone through some really tough lessons and have got lost in them. So hopefully with all our guidance and whatnot, we help people to see more. Is she coming back?
Hello.
Hello.
I mean,
I've probably bored everybody.
What a drama. I must apologise for that. My husband cooking toast has sent half the house out in power, and it just happened to be the one that my computer was on the line. Guess what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm going to buy a new toaster.
Well, guess what I'll do next time that happens? I'm going to run out the door.
Oh, hey, Annette.
No,
she's probably sitting back there laughing her head out. Oh, Annette can hear me. That's good.
How did I do, everybody? Put it up on there. How did I go?
Let me know how she did.
Here?
I couldn't hear her. Hey, I'm back. I knew I was going to get a panic phone call. Go, what do I do? I thought, while you're there, the broadcast stays going, sort of thing. So did you bring the calendar out and explain what we've got coming up?
Yes, that was very short and sweet. And then, like before, I knew I was talking about life and kindness and to teach children, if somebody's different, to be kind, not to bully and all the whole lot of stuff. And like, I feel it came through spirit. It just kept coming. So yeah,
I love it. Good. It was what it was meant to be. See, you can do it. You don't necessarily need me here.
Oh yes, I do.
That was a quick answer.
It was very quick. I just
don't
just tell me what to say.
Look, so you're getting lots of ones. Good ones. Yeah, and there's Cassie saying you handled it well. See,
thank you, Casey.
Oh, see, now I reckon Spirit planned the power to go out.
I reckon you did that on purpose.
I'm just like, my God.
Set up.
Oh, it was funny. It was like my screen just went black. The light went out, but the roof lights were still on. I'm like, what the hell have you done? I'm live still. It's not his fault. It just seems to do it when my husband only time he uses it.
The first show that we were going to do together. And I was looking.
You had no power at all.
No,
that's right. Your whole suburb, or your whole most every second house in your street or something.
Every second house was our house had to be one of them. I was all set up, ready to go.
And she was all psyched up. She spent all week psyching herself up for this show.
Yeah, I wasn't meant to go on.
Oh,
we had no power for 5 hours. 5
And it was
hours in the
stinking hot too,
stinking
wasn't
hot.
it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was like 40 odd degrees. Effie says you ladies are beautiful together. Thank you, Effie.
Thank you.
We love it. We have a good laugh. So, yeah, it's funny. It's
What
my
you,
turn to
what you see is
malfunction.
what you get. We are very real. We are just us.
Exactly, that's it. And hey, if we make fools of ourselves, even better if you have a laugh with us. So we're all for having a good laugh at each other and at ourselves. So I love it. Well, it's certainly woken me up. I haven't moved so quickly in my life. I'm like going to sprint to the safety switch, and my husband's beat me to it. Poor guy's tired. He's been working hard all day. He had to do the runner. He comes the other child through the door now. So, Hunter, we would look forward to seeing you there next week. Yeah, well, he thought yesterday it was because he had the toaster and the kettle on when it did it, and he thought he had overloaded. Oh, and the washing machine, because they all run on the same circuit sort of thing. And then tonight, all he's got is the toaster on, so it is getting a little bit old. So I think it must be 10 years old. So it's time to go, I think.
Yeah.
Nothing like a good shopping day for a quick rush to Harvey Norman for a new toaster. Then I get a nice one, a more modern one, put it that way. So excellent. All right, so you went through what we've got coming up because we have gone well overboard.
Well, I didn't get to say about yours. I said about Golden Grove and Markets, but then I was hearing all this other stuff. So
something else was coming in.
Yeah, so,
I love it. Yeah. So. Okay, so what have I got coming up? Obviously, the Golden Grove one. We've got the Ladies' Night on the 4th of May. You would have remembered that one.
No, I didn't.
Oh, my God, really?
Oh, no, I didn't. Told you I was somewhere else.
Oh, it's all right. You're allowed to be, because I certainly am tonight. Mary's getting her money's worth. I love it. Beautiful. All right, so we've got Gawler Jockey Club on the 4th of May, which is a ladies' evening with Spirit. So we have 4 of us. We've got Eliza Richards, Daryl. Now I can't even think of his last name.
Daryl
Whitfield. Some lady by the name of Julie that I'm still to me. I don't think I've met her, put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who's it? Oh, me.
Yeah. Oh, me.
Oh, my God, I need more chocolate.
I think the brain's not computing at all. No.
It's not. It had that jump start for a second and it's gone back the other way. So, so we'll all be up. The 4 of us will be doing, Eliza does sound healings. Daryl will talk about spirit and a little bit of educational stuff. And we may even get a reading or 2 out of him if we squeeze him tight enough. And myself, I'll be doing half an hour reading. There'll be stalls there with stock for sale. Us readers that are there will be doing little 10-minute mini readings for people on the breaks and I think before the show by memory. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. So then that's the 4th of May. Golden Grove is the 11th of May. The 24th of May, I head to Broken Hill and do a live show at the Demo Club. So John Edwards style reading for the crowd. Then I'm back to Murray Bridge on the 17th of May, doing the same thing as what I will be in Broken Hill, reading for those in the crowd. Now, I have made that one a couple of days after Mother's Day. It's the Thursday after Mother's Day. So if you're looking for a gift for Mum with a bit of a difference, buy yourself and her a ticket to the show. Come along. Mum will get a gift at the door if you purchase it as a Mother's Day ticket. I'll have a present for Mum at the door from yourself and myself as well with that. My online workshop has now been released and will start on the 2nd of May. So if you want to learn how to strengthen and connect, understand how spirit works, learn how to ground yourself and all that stuff, please check that out. The information is in my event page. You can pay a $50 deposit now to secure your spot in it. The rest can be paid up to the week before the workshop as well. So there's always that option with that. I am working at getting ZipPay added to my checkout as well. So for those that want to make investments like that and pay off later, that is something I'm trying to work on as well. I'm waiting for the email back from them. What else have I got coming up? I think that's it for now. June's hectic. I am thinking about coming. Yeah, that's another story. There's a 4-week story, that one. That's going to be a very big month. I'll be looking forward to the last day of June, I think. Last day of the financial year. Then it's paperwork time. But I am seriously considering doing the Ballarat 2-day show the end of April as well at the jail over there. So I need to talk to my team that travel with me and see what their calendar has. But I didn't get time to make that phone call today. So I'm sure they'll be up for an outing. Spicky jail. So they'll love it. Excellent. All right, guys. Sorry?
You're a busy lady.
Slightly.
Slightly?
Slightly. All right, guys. Well, please excuse my tiredness tonight, my weariness. I'm not even sure when my weekend starts. I'm working on Friday so I can hang out with Fiona and Adair on Friday. So that will be the start of my weekend. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Please feel free to share. Invite people to these videos that you think may resonate with them, or some of the educational stuff we try to share with you all in that as well. Well, thank you. Thank you, Yvonne. You did very well by the look of it, of filling in while I was absent.
I hope the people were happy with it, so I hope so.
I will have to go back and watch that bit. I'll give her a gold star. I'll have to give you a gold star because I'm sure you did really well. I believe in you. All right, hon. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And we will see you next Tuesday. I will be live again tomorrow night, hopefully without power issues. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.